Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back with another video. Welcome to High Vibrational Kings. This is a channel for people that want to better themselves in life. Shout out to anybody holding on to their energy, breaking bad addictions, and trying to become a better version of themselves. Alright, guys, the sun is like smacking me in my face, so I'm gonna record it like this. Alright, guys, so in this video, I want to talk about how you will be able to control your subconscious mind on semen retention. I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know if it's the fact that you're not watching the hub anymore, you're not corrupting your mind, you don't have the brain fog, but it's also, I feel like it's also has to do with, holding on to your seed, holding on to your energy, because like I said, your energy is your spiritual currency. Your energy goes up on retention. So now that you're not watching the hub, your mind is operating like more efficiently. Your mind actually gets stronger on retention. So I think this has to do with the today's topic is being able to control your subconscious on retention. Or like when, so this is like our conscious. We have the conscious and our subconscious mind. Our conscious, we're aware of what we're doing and things like that, but usually when we go to sleep, our subconscious mind takes over. And that's why we have like, we have these dreams sometimes that like we don't really have control over. But sometimes I be having dreams where I do feel like I have control over it. It feels like, very lucid. If I feel like I'm aware, like when I'm in the dream, I feel like I'm aware of it, you know, and I could choose whether I want to do something or not. Like last night I had one of those like lucid dreams where I was able to like control it. So basically, you know, I was hanging out with there was two chicks and they were trying to top me up. Well, they were topping me, but um in the dream I was aware that it was happening, you know, and I was aware that they were like trying to like get my energy, get my seed. So when I was in the dream, I was like, not trying to release, and then I nothing happened afterwards, like it never manifested like whatever I was doing in the dream, like I was aware of it. Um it was kind of like, I don't know, like dreams are kind of like difficult to control, but I've realized that since I've been retaining, I could control them a lot better. You know, like I've had many times before like this where like a succubus tries to like get my seed like in the dream, and I'm like aware of like what's happening. I'm like in like a sexual act, but all of a sudden I become conscious in the dream, and then you know I don't release, and it's kind of like it's so crazy, guys. Like it's hard to like explain, but that's how it feels like, guys. When you're dreaming, it's like you have control over your dreams now. you know it's like your conscious mind becomes like so much much more stronger that you actually start having more power over your subconscious mind. When you go to sleep, you have these lucid dreams, and it feels like you could actually control them. And I feel like that has a lot to do with nocturnal emissions, is not being able to, like when you have a nocturnal emission, it's because you weren't aware of it. You were have like, it was your subconscious mind. But I feel like I have avoided a lot of nocturnal emissions because my subconscious is like more conscious now. So like in the, like when I'm having like this weird like a lustful dream, all of a sudden I become aware of it, and it's like my conscious mind takes over in the dream to where I don't release. Or like I'm able to wake myself up, or if I don't wake myself up, I'm able to like stop it in the dream. I go do something else, instead of like continuing in that act. I just go, do something else. And yeah, nothing happens. it's like, yeah, man, it's just like you have like more control over your thoughts. Your thoughts aren't controlling you, and you just become more aware of everything when you're asleep, when you're dreaming. And it's like, this conscious, it's like this reality. It's like you're aware of it, but like in the dream you're also aware of it. So that's pretty cool, man. Like just being able to like kind of control whether or not you want to do something in your dream, not just being completely taken over by it. It's like you have like this new awareness, like in the, because guys, like when you dream, that's basically like the spiritual realm, you know, that's the spiritual realm. So that's why sometimes when you're on this retention journey, there's all these distractions out there to try to get you to release your energy, right? There's all these things being thrown at you, and when you become like mentally strong, spiritually strong, uh these entities, they can't get you in the physical, so they'll try to get you in the spiritual, right? So they'll come as like uh a beautiful woman, or like a succubus, and trying to like seduce you in your dreams. But it's like you're so like conscious now that even in your dreams you're like aware of them, you know and you like find yourself like in a sexual act, and then all of a sudden like your conscious mind like takes over, and then like it starts controlling the dream. After that, you feel more like lucid, you feel like you could control it a lot more, and you're able to avoid a lot of nocturnal emissions. And I feel like another reason um, that you could control a nocturnal emission is by practicing strengthening that muscle that you use to like stop yourself from peeing. You need to strengthen that muscle over time, like every day, kind of just like squeeze that muscle um to get it stronger, because like it's the same muscle that you use to stop yourself from peeing. So just do that, like not like a lot, you don't want to like strain it, but just get into the practice of kind of like squeezing that muscle, either like when you wake up or right before going to sleep. um that way, like if you do find yourself in one of these dreams, one of these sexual dreams, that muscle will actually be more stronger, so there will be less chances of you releasing that night. But at the same time, like I said, your conscious gets stronger, um so you actually be more aware of your dreams. So it's the combination of the two. It's just having a more stronger mindset and practicing strengthening that muscle. So those two things, I feel like it helps to avoid nocturnal emissions, because um like I don't really count it as a relapse, but at the same time, like they're annoying, right? Like you don't want to go through that. Like you don't want to feel like you lost benefits and things like that, because your energy does feel a little bit off after like a night release. So you want to avoid that, um, to to have more energy to transmute into other areas. Not let these low vibrational entities snipe you of your energy in your dreams. So you have to be more stronger, consciously be more mindful, and it carries out like into the dream realm, where yeah, like where you just feel like you have control over your thoughts, you know and it's pretty cool, guys. It's like you become conscious of your subconscious. It's like you become more aware of it. And yeah, guys, I just want to talk about that real quick. um so yeah, I think I'm gonna just wrap it up with that, guys. Just do what I told you in this video, like practice, strengthening that muscle. Probably try meditating. Don't, the more clutter your mind has, the more your subconscious could take over, right? When you're asleep, like if you're constantly like bombarding your mind with all this noise, like this external things, just your mind is going to be more cluttered. So it's like you have to declutter your mind. You have to be more mindful. You have to sometimes sit in silence. You don't have to be listening to music or the radio all the time. Honestly, guys, I don't even listen to the radio. It's just a bunch of programming. It's just a bunch of nonsense. So I've spent a lot of time like in silence or just listening to music that I want to listen to, not just people talking on the radio and all this BS. So what you listen to and what you see has a lot to do with how your subconscious, how strong your conscious mind is going to be. And at the same time, so like the less clutter you feed your mind, um, the more ability you're going to have to be able to, control your subconscious and lucid dream and things like that. So, yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end the video. So, yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Maintain your frame. Retain gang. Woo! All right, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.